Hey guys, here today we've got a 1990 Schwinn Impact. Now this one's a little bit unique because I really have never seen this color combo and it doesn't even show up in the catalogs. But it's another example of a really nice chromoly steel classic mountain bike that really deserves to extend its life and become something a little bit better. Something maybe more like a cruiser, but I'm gonna be doing some pretty cool things with this thing, and I'm actually going to be using a laser to fix one of the pieces, and I'm going to show you some mistakes that I made. I had some bumps in the road, which I kind of caught me by surprise, and I didn't expect it, and cost me a little bit of extra money. So, anyway, stick with it and see what happens to this beauty. Come join me in the shop and watch it all unfold. I was thinking about doing a shop tour of my little tiny shop. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that. And here's mistake number one and mistake number two. You'll see why those were mistakes a little later on when I show you what's going on with the shifters. So whenever you get a hold of an old bike like this one, it's 34 years old, it really makes a lot of sense to go ahead and re-grease all the bearings. The bearings are just all gooped up, and even though things might look like they spin well, they really need to be taken, cleaned, and re-greased. I've never seen these Suntour Express, it's EXPRESS, Express shifters before. And these are the things that kind of threw me for a loop. They're really, really simple, sort of like an old thumb shifter, but they have this cool little mechanism inside that lets the thing kind of cycle through the 7 speeds. I thought it was pretty cool at first, until I started finding out what I was in store for a little later. And right here is where it hits me. That shifter cable doesn't fit. A brake cable doesn't fit. And I'm thinking, what the heck? I've never seen one this size. So as you can see there's a brake cable in relation to the shifter cable. Obviously, not only is the barrel smaller, and so is the gauge of the wire as well. So that one's just under 9 millimeters is the Suntour one, and a brake cable barrel is just under 11. So off to the internet to see what I can find. And meanwhile, we'll start working on the tires and wheels. Here's a pro tip. Just in case those bearings are dry, always set down a cloth or something underneath your workplace so the bearings don't go scattering across the shop. If you'd watched my channel before, you can tell I have a thing against dork discs. I know some people like them, and I know they serve a purpose. But for me, I just don't like them. So if you're on the same page with me, I actually just made a sticker that you guys can buy at my website that I just launched at depushop.com. So go get the sticker. And I have actually a couple more in there too. All right, time to pull out the laser engraver. I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. So the rear derailleur on this bike doesn't have a sticker, and I don't know where to get one, so I thought, let's try to engrave one on there. So I put it on this little piece of wood, trying to hold it there, but it didn't do very well. As you can see, it starts to move right away. And I'm freaking out trying to stop the thing because it's not quite right. And so, stop. There we go. So anyways, I thought using a rag, holding it like a little baby in a crib would do a little bit better. And so we're going to try again. And it does. It works pretty good. And in the interest of time, we'll speed it up here so you can see the result a little quicker. And a nice view of my back. Good video editing there. So essentially I burned the paint off. So I thought maybe a little WD-40 can get that paint residue off. I'll scrub it up a little bit here. And the result, not bad for an amateur. Anyways, thought that was kind of cool. Hope you enjoyed that. All right, I'm going to show you another mistake that I made. I bought these bars because I wanted a nice upright feel, but well, by the time I put, where is it? My shifter on, as far as it goes. Brake lever as far as it goes. The grip is hanging off the bar. So this area is not long enough for all the crap I want to put on the end of these bars. So unfortunately, wasted money buying these. Hopefully I can use them on another project somewhere in the future. Luckily, I did have another bar that laying around that did have a little bit of rise. The original bars were dead flat, so I wanted to at least get it up a little bit. So back to my shifter cable problem issue. There they are. Got them in the mail. Spent $36 on 2 shifter cables. That kind of, anyways. Live and learn, but kind of blew the budget on the bike in a way, but not really. I definitely learned something. Hopefully, while you guys watching this, you'll learn from my mistake, and maybe if it's an unfamiliar shifter, not go willy-nilly and start cutting cables, because I probably could have used those cables that were there. They weren't in that bad a shape. So anyways, all straight now. I really like these Diet Comp brakes. They're, I mean, as far as caliper brakes go, super easy to adjust. You don't have a little screw or anything. You just loosen up the bolt, and then adjust the spring tension using a little wrench. And next thing you know, the brakes are right where they need to be. Yep, I had to go with yellow cables on this. Yellow tires, little yellow accents here and there. Looks like a giant bumblebee, but, you know, the name of the bike is Impact. So, of course, you got to make an impact. I had to get rid of the pogo stick seat post. I'm not really a fan. Another mistake I made is I measured the existing seat post and it measured 25.4. After I bought the 25.4 replacement seat post, I pulled it out and found out he had tape inside holding it as a spacer, and the actual seat post that was needed was a 26. So another $15 out the window. Just the same way I don't like dork discs, I really don't like warning stickers as well. So I found a better sticker, which you can also find at diffuseshop.com. Well, another bike done, saved, ready for another 34 years of service. I think this one turned out pretty nice. It's kind of stunning with all the black and yellow. And it rides smooth like a Cadillac. I hope you like it. Make sure you like and subscribe, share with your friends, hit the notification bell, do all that stuff. That way you'll know when the next video drops. I have a line of bikes that I gotta get done, and so I'm gonna be busy, and I want you to see them all. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next build.